Okay, Jim, so just a quick video to show you how to set up the booth. So this is how basically it should look at the end of it when you finish setting it up. And I'll just guide you through how it all sets up. So the first thing what we want to do is you want to put in the printer. Now the way the booth is designed is for the printer to be in there permanently unless we need to take it out to swap sides, like if you want to put it on this side or on this side, or if something mechanically goes wrong, you need to return the printer, only then we actually take it out. So as you can see, the PC is in there. So for this setup, I'm going to show you how we do it. So before we actually put in the PC to set it up initially, we need to first put in the printer because it's a really tight squeeze. If not, the printer's going to hit the PC. So I'm going to remove that PC now. Alright, so I've just removed the PC. Now the PC is right here. Just take note how this is connected. Now this right here is your camera cable. Okay, see the blue pin there? That's where the USB cable for the printer goes. This you don't need to disconnect, that's just for your keyboard. And this is where if you want to just plug in an ordinary USB stick, that's where you do it. And that's your power. Okay, now to connect this, I'm going to send this PC to you separately, but once you put it in and you install it for the first time, you don't have to keep doing this at every event. So this is just to show you how initially to do it, right? So I'm going to show you how to put the photo booth, not too sure what's wrong with my words here. I'm going to show you how to put the printer in. Okay, so as you can see, I've got an old used printer here. So this goes in sideways, so it's actually turned this way. Now you'll notice it's a really tight squeeze, so you can see it's actually pressing against the computer bracket there, which is okay, because what we're going to do is we're going to turn it this way and then slide it. So because I can't hold the camera and do that, I'll show you how it'll look. Okay, so now as you can see, I've got it just facing in front to the opening, and don't be afraid to move this. So as you can see, that can move, but of course, don't put too much pressure as well. So once the printer is in, you can see right over here there's a box there, and you can push it all the way up to the box. Now in case you do need to change media or whatever, you can just pull the printer all the way back. I'm trying to do this with one hand. See, like so. Press the cap to open it, and there you go. So that's one way of changing the media kit, and then just slide it along the back. So the way it's designed is for this to be inside permanently. Next, what we're going to do is we're going to put the PC inside. Now the PC goes from the front. Okay, so now I've put in the PC. So what I do is I put the top bit in first, because it's got this bracket that comes out, and then I push the bottom. Now once we're done that, we mount the camera on top. So now the way the camera mounts up is this gets screwed onto the camera first. Okay, and then what we're going to do is we're going to place this on top along with the swivel. Okay, so it's going to be there, and the camera is going to be on top. Just screw it in like that. Then we are going to pop this underneath, screw it on tight, and then close this so it's right on tight over here, and that's basically how you mount. Okay, so now what we're going to do is with the camera, we are going to open this up and then pop out this little adapter Okay, so you'll see there's a little hole there at the side, and that's where this plug, hang on, let me just try doing this, gets plugged into that. Okay, so once you plug that into that, you could just slide back the adapter into that after it's plugged. So let's just pretend it's already plugged in while it's mounted on top, and you'll see there's this rubber at the side. So as soon as you close the bracket, there's this little rubber flap. Focus. Yep, there we are. There's this little rubber flap that kind of opens up, and that's where the wire will fall down. So once you've done that, and once that's mounted up, then what you want to do is at the side, you want to open this rubber flap up, and the USB to the camera, oops, you're going to connect it to the side. Okay, you can see it'll only go in one way, and then when you turn it on, we're going to press the pop-up flash, and it'll pop this flash up. Okay, so I'll do full tests and everything before I ship it out. The next thing what we want to do is the power and the printer cable. So this is your printer cable. One end goes into that blue little USB that I was showing you, and the other one goes in right here at the back. Okay, then I'll give you two power cords. One is going to be a kettle plug, and the other one's going to be a figure 8 cable, and then another power cord to that. And there'll be an extension box, so you could connect the extension box through an extension cable, pop it down there, and then just pull out the other end through here. Now ideally what you want to do is you want to put that extension cable through the bottom first, and either pull it up through here and keep it permanently there, so it'll be easier for you to connect it from the top to the bottom box. And that's it. That's as far as wiring goes. Now putting screws, just to give it more stability, you can see at there, that corner there is a hole, and in front that corner there's a hole too, so I just drop a straight screw in there. Probably just gives you a little bit of support. And now once you put up this, there's going to be a screw on top, a wing nut on top there too, and you just put the other wing nut down there, inside the box, down there, and down there too. Now when you are taking out the printer, you got to push this out and then lift up the printer. So once you've pulled that out, taken off the PC, you'll be able to lift it up, and now you can just carry it out. Okay, now the base box is actually hollow on the inside, and this goes on top of it like a case, just to save on spacing. Alright, so just a quick video on how to set up. So the first thing what you want to do is just pull out the extension, connect that through. The PC will automatically start up. You have the remote here, which that's to go up, this is to go down, that's to go up. Now very important is you should not allow, or just keep watch out for the top not to go below the middle box, because if it does, it's going to go below the clips and it's going to get stuck. So that is press and hold, goes down, press and hold up, goes up. The back door is magnetic. You must not pack the photo booth up with the door on. So when you're packing it down, remove the door and we'll just place it down here. Now when you're also packing down, you must disconnect the camera USB cable. Now this Canon strap goes around the printer, so you're able to pull it up and put it down into this compartment. Then what you want to do is connect the USB cable to it, and through that gap there, that's just a recent cut that I've done recently, so it's a very rough cut. Just put your hands, that goes through there, plugs into the back of the printer, so when the printer does sit in, it'll go nicely in that pocket. Then once you're done with that, put the cap on like that, and then you're going to put on the printer tray. So this is your printer tray, and this just hooks on. Now you would want to move the printer all the way to the front, so when that presses against this, this will be nice and firm. And that's it. If you have any other questions, feel free to give me a call. I will send you photos and videos how to set up the templates, etc, etc. Okay. Alright, just while packing up the photo booth, one tiny thing that I've noticed, and you know, this just varies from booth to booth. Now if you'll notice, once the middle box is coming down, sorry, the actual top box coming down, you'll notice that this little edge here hits the top, see? So don't continue pressing it down. I would just pull the middle box a little bit out. It's just hard to do it with one hand. Just like that, and then it can go down. Now I'm going to put a mark at the back. That's just to let you know not to go below this point. Now when you're bringing up the photo booth, now if you notice the middle box coming up, do not keep going. Just apply a little bit of pressure just to hold the middle box down until the top box comes up. And just see if you let go, if it still comes up, and just apply a little bit more pressure. There we go, that's fine. That crackling noise that we heard earlier is just the screen protector. I've just left it on there because it's brand new, but you would want to take it off as it's not needed. Actually, I'll just take it off now. So you gotta keep going, holding this down until you yourself can feel it clip on. Well, there you go, now it's clipped on. And you just got to do that for the time being, because it's brand new, it's really tight. Over time it'll just it'll loosen up.